Bodybuilding. Getting the best physique you can, getting stronger and stronger, and putting in the hard work with discipline. But what's happened? Modern bodybuilding. Poor diets, physique inflation, lack of functionality, steroids and PEDs, and bad health. Hi, my name is Finn, and in this video I'm going to be talking about the modern bodybuilding problem and how we can turn this around. Let's start with diets. Most modern diets are terrible, they're rubbish, and this is especially noticeable when it comes to bodybuilding. Most bodybuilders focus more on macros rather than food quality, and just because it matches their calories or their macros, that means they're healthy, right? That's what most bodybuilders assume, just so they can maintain a good physique and look good. But just because they look good doesn't mean they feel good, and doesn't mean the food they're eating is the highest quality food. Modern bodybuilders smash up their plates with ultra processed food, loads of ultra processed food, processed sugars, seed oils, and this is not high quality food. Modern bodybuilders focus too much on calories and macros, and just because they're getting in their protein or getting in their amount of calories for the day, it means that their diet's all good and they don't need to change anything, and if they look good, that's all that matters, right? This is really wrong. And just because you look good on the outside does not mean you're healthy in the inside. And I used to be this guy. I used to eat the same amount of foods, the same ultra processed foods, because it had a high protein sticker on or some high low in sugar or low in fat sticker. I used to believe these foods were good for me because fat is the enemy or protein is essential for muscle growth. This is all key to marketing, and it's not right. We focus too much on macros and calories that we forget the actual food quality and the food we're eating. This is important just for your health in general, not just for bodybuilding, just for health in general. You need to prioritize a lot more whole foods into your diet, have a range of balance, and obviously don't eat too much of one thing, but have a balance of things to help your body thrive, because at the end of the day, that is what is truly going to make your body healthier in the long run. The best method you could take is just by reducing your amount of ultra processed food in your diet and increasing the amount of whole foods in your diet, proper food and proper nutrition that actually fills you up, doesn't damage your hunger, and leaves you feeling better and just thriving in general, making you more healthy and more stronger in the long run. Physique inflation. No one has a good physique nowadays, and no one can be proud of progress. Every physique is being judged at a harsh level. Take social media for example, where you're shown the best physiques 24/7, making realistic results look nothing special in this real world. Most of the time you shouldn't trust these influencers, because most of the time they're using good lighting, good angles, Photoshop, or even some PED usage without telling you guys. This is why you can't trust social media, because you don't know what you're going to be looking at, and you're only showing the top 1%. This is why you shouldn't get demotivated or disheartened with your own progress. Progress is slow, but if you're patient, it will come. In reality, progress is progress. And not everyone has fair dealt cards when they start, but it's all about setting goals for yourself and being proud of your own progress on your own road, because that's what really matters in the end. Sure, if you're training, get some good shots in some good lighting, that always matters and always feels good, right? You want to look good in some shots, I know what you mean, but also focus on getting some shots in natural lighting, because most influencers won't do this. They won't show themselves in natural lighting when they've just woke up and pose outside for a bit. They won't show you that, because at the end of the day, we all look the same. We all look not good 24/7, and the best way you can get best results is by looking yourself and looking better in natural lighting over time, because then you'll look amazing in good lighting. That's the mindset I have. That's why I do most of my shots in natural lighting, because at the end of the day it puts me at a disadvantage, but I love that, because at the end of the day, when I look good in natural lighting, I can look good anywhere. That's the mindset I have when I'm training, and it's good to have idols and it's good to have people to look up to. Just be wary and don't demotivate yourself with your own progress. Focus on yourself, set goals for yourself, add motivation to that as well, but always focus on yourself first and your goals and your progress, because progress is still progress. Bad health. Most bodybuilders, and especially in the modern era, are not healthy. With a mindset of prioritizing aesthetics only, they neglect health and well-being. Most modern bodybuilders go down the dark road of taking steroids and PEDs. And do I really need to explain the dark side of taking steroids and PEDs? There's millions of videos online. You can see teenagers, literal teenagers, who haven't even been lifting for over a year, taking these roids without any foundation to build up in the first place, and taking these roids and damaging their health in the long run and permanently. Sure, most of these people probably look good on the outside, but on the inside it's doing a whole different story and really damaging your health. Then these same people will get a sponsorship, sponsoring some sort of health company or some sort of supplement, and then promoting that, saying this is how they got there, setting more unrealistic body standards in the first place. This is the same for natural bodybuilding. Natural bodybuilding does not have to be about competing. It's not all about competing. It's not about standing in your boxers, standing in your speedos with almost your pecker out, just standing there being judged about how you look. It's not always about that. Bodybuilding is so much more than that. People don't have to compete, and you don't have to compete to be a natural bodybuilder. Why would I want to feel my worst on stage, feel dehydrated, no sex drive, no ambition, eating disorders, feeling crap. Just because I look my best doesn't mean I feel my best, and that is the same with health. Just because I look good doesn't mean I'm healthy. Why would you want to put your body through that in the first place, personally? It comes at no disrespect to natural bodybuilders. I know it takes a lot of commitment and a lot of hard work to get on stage, but personally I don't see the value in competing just so I can look good for a few minutes on stage, yet sacrifice how I feel for a lot of weeks leading up to it. Personally, I want to feel good as well as look good as well, and you can do that being healthy in bodybuilding. You don't have to compete. It's not about competing. You can do both. If you want to compete or you do compete, carry on. If it adds value to your life, I don't want to take that away from you. Carry on, compete. Personally, I just don't see the value in competing, because at the end of the day, it doesn't add value to my life when it comes to what I want to achieve. And personally, I don't want to feel my worst yet have to look my best on stage. I personally think I want to feel my best and look my best all the time, and I think that's possible being a healthy bodybuilder. This brings me on to my mission. Healthy bodybuilding. I believe bodybuilding can be healthy with the right approach, and here's how. Focus on eating more whole foods and more healthy foods in your diet, reducing the amount of ultra processed food and crap supplements that you don't need in the first place. Focus on functionality. Stop worrying about aesthetics and the way you look, that's important too, but also focus on your strength, your speed, your agility, your mobility, optimizing your brain power and cognitive function. These things are all important, and just improving your whole body in general, that is true bodybuilding. Prioritize different things in your life. Don't miss out on a lot of life just because you want to be in the gym all the time. I agree, working hard is important, but you don't want to miss out on a lot of life. Read books, travel, go and explore some culture, meet new people, have different hobbies, prioritize different things. It's not all about the gym, even though it's good to work hard and have something to strive towards, but don't just leave everything else on the table. Have other things to explore and enjoy yourself in other ways apart from the gym. Set goals for yourself while being realistic and optimistic at the same time, and grow all aspects of your life. Bodybuilding isn't about looks and competing. It's about health, well-being, and growing yourself with discipline. That is true healthy bodybuilding.